Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Juma Prudence. Thank you so much for tuning in. Kwenye wamekuwa hapa, you've subscribed na umekuja. Thank you so much. I don't take it for granted. For those that just tuned in for the first time, thank you so much. Please ensure you watch to the end. Give the video a thumbs up and leave your comments. What do you think about this? So yes, today I'm going to show you guys how I made this beautiful long bonnet. Inakwanga poa for locks na long braids, long locks na long braids. Yeah, so let's get into the video. Okay, so you're going to need this fabric. It's a satin fabric. Then I don't know what fabric to call this, but it has to be stretchy. Yes, and then we also need an elastic. Yeah. So the length of the fabric is 40 inch and the width is 30 inch. Then you're going to fold along the length, along the 40 inch, you're going to fold into two. Now after folding that length will now become 20 inch and 30 inch. And now after folding it, you're going to measure. You see now the length that was 40 inch sasa imekuja ikakuwa 20 inch. You're going to measure half of the 20 inch, which is now 10 inch, and you mark at that point. We're also going to measure the side of 30 inch, but now let us first measure the length. Now hapo nilikuwa nina mark the 10 inch. Now you're going to measure the length. How long do you want your bonnet to be? I'm going to measure the length of the bonnet, and I chose 26 inch. You can choose any inch that you want, depending on how long your braids are or your locks are. It's how you want it to be. So you're going to measure 26 inch, the length of my my bonnet. Then after that, I'm going to measure 1.5 inch from where I measured 26 inches. I'm going to measure 1.5 inch, half inch for joining allowance, and 1 inch for elastic band channel. So the first measurement is not as important. The second measurement that I've measured 1.5 inch from the 26 inch is what you're going to use. Now I told you we're going to measure on the 30 inch side, we're going to measure half of it. Now we've measured 15 inch, the 10 inch, and now the 26 inch side length the bonnet. So kwa ile point yenye niliambia after 26 inch you measured 1.5 inch, from that point you're going to join from that point up to the top where we measured 15 inch. You remember the top side we had 30 inch, and now we measured half, which is 15. So we're going to connect from the lower point where the length of the bonnet is determined up to the upper point. I'm sorry, my camera was not as wide enough, I didn't notice. So we're going to measure, we're going to draw a curve from the other side, and now from the 15 inch point to the 10 inch point we're going to join with a straight line. I hope mmenielewa. I'm sorry, maybe I'm not able to explain as much, but I think if you watch keenly you'll be able to understand, but let me try as much as I can to explain mpaka muelewe. So after drawing the curve and the straight line, now we are supposed to cut, and sasa nimesha kata the curve and the straight line, na sasa ukifungua, that is how it looks like. Yeah, so after that I went to my band, which is 20 inch long. Now my head circumference is 21.5 inch long, but I had to take away 1.5 inch long because the fabric is so stretchy. So it was 20 inch long, and the width is 5 inch long, and now I'm supposed to join half an inch. So then my elastic is 6.5 inch, and so kwa hii area yenye ni curve we are going to do some loose stitches and then create gathers. After doing the loose stitches you're going to do gathers. Yeah, so now already nimeshafanya the loose stitches, na ukitaka kufanya gathers you need to ensure that the stitches are not as tight, then side moja haujafunga ndio uweze kuzileta pamoja, uweze kufanya gathers ziweze kudistribute as well as they are supposed to be. So after that I went ahead to measure from the gathers I was making, I went ahead to measure the circumference of my head, which is 21.5. So now I was trying to measure the 21.5 on this fabric, because that is the circumference of my head. Yeah. So after attaining the length you want, you ensure you tie a knot at the end to ensure the gathers stay intact. So after that, on the straight line, we are going to, on this other side, you're going to stitch to connect the two. Of course, the right side's facing. You're going to connect this side with 0.5 inch from the end. Yeah. As you can see, that is done already, and now we are going to go to the lower part. This is where you're going to create a channel for where if your braids are longer than the bonnet, they're still going to pass through, hazitajikunja zikiwa ndani. So we are going to fold twice, and you're folding, ensure you fold according to the size of your elastic. That is where your elastic is going to pass. So make sure you fold according to the size of your elastic, and ensure you sew close to the edge. Yeah, ensure you sew close to the edge to ensure you do not block the elastic from passing. Yeah. Then when sewing the channel for the elastic to pass, ensure you leave a little bit of space for the elastic now to pass, kwa sababu itapitia wapi kama hautaacha space. Ensure you leave a little bit of space kuensure hiyo elastic itapata place ya kupitia. Then you can see already nilikuwa nimeshashona hiyo the stretchy fabric. Yeah. So after that, we are going to attach the stretchy fabric to now the satin fabric, the bonnet. You attach it right sides facing, and then you ensure that you stretch it. You pin it down. I didn't have enough pins or anything to hold them down, but now you pin it down on one side. Then you ensure you stretch the other side to the end to ensure it is well distributed. Ensure you stretch until it is well distributed. Then after that, you sew all around, and of course you take the inner part to the outer part, and you sew it. And yes, this is what we have, guys. So you turn it right side ikuje inje, and yes, this is what we have, guys. I'm so happy, I'm so glad, I'm so proud that I was able to make this. And hapo chini, in case unaweza taka isikuwe ndefu, unaweza weka kifungo. You can put a button down there, then ukishaika button unaiclip hapo juu. So badala ikuwe ndefu, if you still want to use it na una nywele ndefu, you can still use it. You put a clip, you put a button, then you clip it, and that's it. Inaweza fanyika like it's a 2-in-1 bonnet. Yeah, so guys, thank you so much for watching up to this point. I don't take it for granted. That is the channel. So it's in a braid, so I don't know, but I'm still glad I was able to show you this. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. Ensure you drop a comment, you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and share with your friends. Share. Thank you. Until let's see you in the next video. Bye.